Hello, everybody. Oh, what do you guys think of the hat? I look rough. I had a long day, so wearing the hat. Hey, Booberry. Hello, Dark Phoenix Down. Maiko using the members emojis. Oh, Raven's in the house. Hiya, Raven. Doing some work, but I'm gonna be getting my lurk on. What work are you up to, I wonder? Caroline is here. Hello, Caroline. What? Whoops. Yeah, guys, it's Friday. Actually, to be completely honest, like I actually had to double check that it was Friday because it's been such a long day that I was like, do I go live tonight or do I not? Hey Clara, how are you doing? How's everybody doing on this Friday? I know that for some people it's actually Saturday, but oh my goodness. Today's going to be a little bit more of a chill live stream. I am beat. Hey, Sharon too. Share in two. I'm tired. I pressed enter too quick. Oh, were you saying hi at Dawson? Maybe. Or maybe it was Dark Phoenix Down because that also starts with the D. You're looking tired. Yeah, I am. It's been a long day. Um, Honestly, I wasn't even gonna go live, but then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go live. Gonna hang out with my people and have a good time and just relax. Um, I went on an investigation the other day, and something really cool happened. I'm not going to spoil it too much. I'm not sure if it's paranormal. Hey, Scariest Places, how are you doing? I like being a people. Um, excuse me. So basically, I was at this place, I was investigating. Um, it was outside, but there's like a wall here, and then there's like it's almost like a step, and then another wall, and something fell. And I caught it on camera. It was pretty cool. Um, we were outside. Not we. It was just by myself, but I was outside, and yeah, you guys will see that Sunday in the video. I do a full breakdown. Not completely sure what it is, but whenever you guys watch it, maybe you can have an opinion. Maybe you guys can disagree with me or agree with me. It's pretty nifty. But also, I'm excited to announce to you guys, as most of you guys know, I have been wanting to investigate a haunted theater for a very long time because there's a few reasons. One, it's really cool. Two, there's so many reportedly haunted theaters. So I'm like, why is this? Is it because of the acoustics? Is it because people in show business sometimes do weird stuff? Is it, just the fact that most of them are just really old? I don't know. But I'm excited to find out in a couple of weeks because and it's a pretty cool one. Um it's not too far. It's pretty far, but it's not too far. So I'm super excited for that. But what are you guys up to? What did you guys do today? I want to hear from you. And yes, I'm having a beverage. Hey, Tiff Paranormal. How are you doing? I'm doing well. A little bit tired, but hopefully you're doing okay. So, what'd you guys do today? Anybody do anything fun? Just relaxed? Just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Excuse me. Um, by the way, unfortunately, I know a lot of you guys were looking forward to this. I won't be investigating Robert the Doll this month. That was the goal. Can't do it, but I will be doing that. Hopefully 2025. Trying to keep cool is 35 degrees here today. Trying to keep cool and 35 degrees? Are you talking Celsius? No, you can't be, right? Because isn't 100 Celsius is like 212 Fahrenheit, so. Oh, yeah, I guess you could be talking Celsius. 'Cause 35 to me is cold. And here it is like 35. It's very cold. I have been sleeping and binge watching Halloween. Yeah, like the actual, like from the original, going through all those and then like the new ones. Is that what you're doing? Or like just the old ones or just the new ones or maybe the Rob Zombie ones? Hey, David, how are you doing? Worked and cleaned house. Now at a haunted bowling alley with your daughter. It's been a long day. What haunted bowling alley? Because I'm interested. Because that's like, I always say I want to do a haunted everything. Like, I've done a haunted park, haunted hotel, haunted house. I've done a haunted amusement park. Um, quite a few, like a haunted mansion, which is also a house, but like I've done an asylum. I want to do a haunted everything. So once I do the haunted theater, that's a check off the list. I want to do a haunted boat, like a haunted ship. There's a few things, but a haunted bowling alley wasn't even on my bingo card, so that's cool. I would love to do that. Yes, Celsius, you're doing good. That's great. Yeah, watch from the first one. I'm on Halloween Kills now. Oh my gosh, you're almost done. I I may be this is an unpopular opinion. I'm not a huge fan of the Halloween movies. The first one and second one, like the OG first and second ones, I thought were like pretty fun. I guess not fun. He's murdering people. But, I liked those ones. The new ones I wasn't too crazy about. The first one of the new one, the new trilogy, I did enjoy. It was pretty nifty, but I wasn't a huge fan of Halloween. I think is it no, it's Halloween Ends because they basically tease that other serial killer, I think. I don't know. There's so many of them. Hey Dawson, yeah, it's hot. Melbourne on my way to a dog friendly beach. I think I could be wrong here. I think Side Guy was telling me that like winter is July for you guys. Maybe. But you're on a dog friendly. Wait, are some beaches not dog friendly? Are they like that in America too? I've never like I guess now that I think about it, I don't know if I've ever seen a dog at the beach. Now that I think about it. That's crazy. Yeah, have fun at the beach. Heck yeah. Do you go in the ocean? Are you scared of the ocean? Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. It's -7 here. Holy Fahrenheit? Aren't you in Sweden? Do you guys use Fahrenheit? -7 is crazy. What the fudge? East Tennessee cave systems could be fun. Yeah, um, they're actually not too far from me. Is like I believe the world's like largest cave system. But I mean, I don't think there's any ghost stories in there or anything. But the Bell Witch Cave is definitely one that I plan on doing at some point. But it's just so expensive. Like right now, if I did it, it's just it's too much. So like I never make my money back when I do this. Like I always spend tenfold what I like make, but that place is just so expensive I just can't justify it. But the Bellwitch Cave eventually I will do because it's so close. I love the story. And I want to take a rock. I want to see what happens. I want to take a rock. Hope you have a nice swim. Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing? Yeah, the first two are the best in my opinion. For a while, I didn't even know that the second one was like directly connected. Like Literally, it's like they just skip a scene. Like the end of that movie is the start of the second one, which was really cool. Running around the hospital, blowing it up and everything. Hey, Datsun510, how are you doing? Wait. Oh, you haven't seen? Oh my God, am I spoiling the? Good thing I didn't like spoil it. Spoil it. Jeez, I'm just over here like, yeah, this is how the movie ends, and you've never seen it or something. I had to go see. Uh, I see her comment directly. I haven't seen. Just, I have to go see a hematologist today and get some blood work done, and stopped at the thrift store on the way home. The tests all came out normal. That's awesome. Um, to be completely honest, I don't know what a hematologist is, but if all the tests came back normal, that's definitely a good thing. So, I mean, congratulations. Heck yeah. That's great to hear. I haven't seen Halloween Ends yet. What other killer? Ugh. Ugh. Fuck. My bad. Um, I'm so sorry. That is so bad. To be fair, honestly, I barely remember it. So I might not even be right, to be completely honest. Winter is June, July, and August here. That's so crazy. No wonder they call it the upside down, because it's not real, and because it's completely freaking backwards. Hey, Water Horse, how are you doing? Howdy from Tennessee. I'm also in Tennessee, Brock Gibson. So nice to have you in here. I had only seen up to Halloween 2018. Only seen up to Halloween 2018 till today. Halloween Kills and Ends is completely new to me. I am such a piece of shit. Just over here, like, this is how it ends. I could use some advice actually. I'm editing a video that might be controversial because it has to do with a possession and not sure about it, but we filmed with Zach Bagans because of it. Well, to be completely honest, um, you know, release it. I've I know all about controversial freaking YouTube videos. If anything remotely crazy happens, it's automatically just going to be met with an unbelievable amount of like doubt and skepticism because there's a fair amount that do believe within this community, but there's a fair amount that don't at all. And they kind of just like most of the time they accept that you believe, but the possession thing, I don't really know how to go about that, like editing wise. I don't know how you could kind of prove to people because it's sort of it's possession involves somebody being possessed, obviously. So I don't really understand how you can like because if you leave it uncut, that kind of like it doesn't change anything no matter what. Because no matter what, it's still you're going to be suspecting that person of potentially not being possessed. So, yeah, I'm actually not exactly sure either. But I do believe that that can happen. I believe I've been oppressed before. I believe that at one point, one of my friends, there was like an attempted possession going on. There was like an attempted takeover. Um, but I have yet to see like a full on like in the movies type of thing. So if you have that, I mean that's amazing footage for sure. Yeah, I don't really know how to help you with that to be completely honest. -7 is 19 Fahrenheit apparently. Oh. Oh yeah, because 0 is 32 0 Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. I only know that because 100 is boiling point for water, which is like 212 or something. And then 0 is 32 because that's freezing. And it makes so much sense in Celsius, but I live in America. And we're just like, no, we're different. Jethro, how are you doing? I've been to the Bell Witch Cave years ago when it wasn't expensive. Well, you can still go. and do tours, but for a private investigation, it is $2,000. Um, I even tried because they're like, well, the reason it's so expensive is because we do like lantern tours or whatever, and we have to stop those and we have to have a guide there. And whenever they stopped doing the lantern tours, I was like, what about now? And they're like, yeah, $2,000. I'm like, but you don't have to do the lantern tours. So, like, it should, there should be a difference there because you're not losing any money. You're not doing anything. So, like, I don't know. I just feel like way to lose money when you're not doing anything anyways, but you still charge the same. But yeah, I think the tickets are only like $8 or something to go there. But for a private, yeah. All right. All right. Anthony Nguyen. So sorry if I mispronounce that. Maybe the N is silent. Nguyen. So anyway, sorry. Yo, Dawson, when are you going to be in San Diego? Would love to collab with you. To be honest, California is very far. Um, so probably not for a while. I don't have any plans at least. I did go to LA though, and I filmed a couple videos. Only one of them is on my channel. The other one was like really trash. Um, and it involved personal stuff, like a recent personal thing. Well, it wasn't personal to me. But yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, I want to go to the Queen Mary eventually, just because like you have to, right? As a ghost hunter, like on YouTube, you have to go to the Queen Mary. It's just like part of the deal. So, yeah, if I ever do that, hit you up maybe. A hematologist is a blood doctor, basically. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. It's cool. Okay, since it's cool, let me spoil it for you right now. This is how it ends. Dawson, we know Australia isn't real. See, I'm glad you guys are getting the hint. It's not real. It never was. No. Really? Oh, a place full of kangaroos, these bouncing deer, koala bears with chlamydia. Um, Everything wants to kill you or hurt you. Yeah, totally real place. Like, you're not gonna convince me, pal. We controverts, we controverts in these hills. Um, Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about, to be completely honest. Maybe you could rewrite that. Um, if you're ever in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, you should check out Bean. Is South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, dude? Is that the place where they have the old South Pittsburgh hospital? Because eventually I do want to go there, because that place I hear is crazy. So I mean, definitely because I do plan on going there already, so maybe I could go do like a live stream at the Bean Ralston Cemetery. Okay. Before I get to Torquay, I mentioned you to Ryan on Paranormal Quest Live, told him you want to work with him. He said, yeah, he knows who you are. Oh my god. Yeah, I actually did reach out to them. The issue is I'm not famous on Instagram or anywhere, but I'm just saying on Instagram, I don't even have 1,000 followers. So real quick, everybody, right now, follow me on Instagram because I want to get to 1,000 subscribe or followers. I'm at like 700. I know there's not 300 people in here, but for anybody watching either later or live, please follow my Instagram and help me boost it up so that I can hit up some of these people and maybe they'll actually get it because 99% of them are not ignoring me. This happens to me as well. If I don't check my requests, it does not notify me that there's requests. Um, so yeah, help me get up to 1,000 if you wouldn't mind, please. Um, but yeah, I definitely want to do a video with them for sure. I hope you had a good birthday. Oh my gosh, Caroline, did I miss that? Was it your birthday today? So sorry that I didn't say happy birthday. Possession has been documented for centuries. It is a topic of discussion in religion and the paranormal field. Nothing controversial. Well, I completely understand that. The controversy, I believe he's referring to, is the fact that I assume, I'm not trying to put words in his mouth, but he may not realize he may be asking for help on how to present it. Um, from a filmmaking standpoint. I think that's what he is trying to get at. So yeah, I mean, and it is. It's hard to it's hard to convey anything that you do. It's an art form. But he's really good at editing, really good at filming, so I know that he's gonna figure it out. Hey, Dawson. Sorry, I was listening to Kenny Biddle. That man can talk, but I love it. Yeah, I love Kenny. I don't know. Oh, I did show you guys. Kenny, sent me this. Kenny is. We disagree. We fight like crazy, but he's a good friend and everything. And he knows that whenever, like, I joke around and kind of like bad talk him, he knows I'm just messing around and just like, oh, Kenny Biddle would disagree type of thing. He's great. Oh wow, that is expensive. They're just taking advantage of ghost hunters. I think honestly, I could be wrong. I think a big part of it is they don't want to do private investigations. They like the lantern tours. They like to keep it the way it is, where they go home at 10 o'clock or whatever instead of staying there till 3 or 4 in the morning. I genuinely believe with that place, it's more of like, we don't really want to do this, but we are going to offer it just in case people want to, but we'll make it high so we don't have to do it all the time. Just my opinion. That's kind of the vibe I get, that they don't really want to do privates. But it is expensive. Dawson's new Patreon. That is correct. And actually, that little spoiler I was telling you guys about my investigation that's releasing Sunday, there is a sneak peek on there of that and of me kind of talking about it while it's happening. So if you would like to subscribe to my Patreon, that is a more direct way to help me out. If you want to, if you're able to, of course, if you can't, that's absolutely fine. But YouTube takes a massive cut and Patreon doesn't. Also, I believe you can, because you can like message and everything too. So it's, anyways, the membership stuff still going to be doing membership stuff for the members, but Patreon is also going to be bonus stuff as well. That's separate and all this and that. How cool. Oh, that wasn't for me. I don't want people to think I'm crazy or my family is. Lots of people don't. Yeah, exactly. It is, I released a video of my friend being scratched. None of us did that. And it caused like a huge thing that's still kind of going on. There's still a few people that are just, they don't like it. And it's like, hey, I did my best to show you guys that like this was real. But you know, sometimes you just gotta release it and be like, hey, some people aren't gonna believe that, and that's fine. But as long as you know in your heart that it was real and you did your best to, uh, I guess, debunk it. Even though with like possession, that's kind of like a hard one. Really, it's just like, hey, are you lying to us right now? And they're like, oh, all pissed off or something. Um, yeah, as long as you do your best and know in your heart that it was real and it did happen. I mean, who cares, right? Looks cold up there, Dawson. Yeah. Or I just have become a pussy because I lived in Illinois, worked in -60 wind chill, and now like it's like 45 degrees, and I'm like, like, because Tennessee's like overall like pretty much warmer, and during the winter it's slightly like it doesn't really snow and all that. Sorry I'm so late. No worries, Kimberly. Absolutely no worries. Koalas aren't bears, really. Is that true? Because like how there's like the red panda and it just looks like a weird raccoon. Are those actually pandas? I didn't really think of because pandas are bears. Um Pandas are bears. Facts with Dawson Toller. The panda bear is a bear. Hi Dawson everybody. Hello again. Old South Pittsburgh Hospital is just north of Huntsville. I've been to Huntsville. That was where I filmed the Dead Children's Playground. Oh, my neck. Yeah, I really want to go there. It is a little expensive, but for what it is not expensive. I believe it's like 600 bucks. Maybe they change it in the winter. Maybe it's a little cheaper in the winter. Maybe I should go in the winter and just freeze my ass off in that big giant building. I grew 1 block away from the Old South. Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah. Did you ever because I know there so be careful if anybody were to try to quote me. What I'm saying is don't quote me because I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think there was mentions of like when it was abandoned, people did like demonic rituals and stuff like that inside that hotel. But then they found out that that wasn't true. And I believe the owners like came out and was like, "Hey, thank you for finding out this information that it wasn't true. So we can stop telling people that it's true." So the owners of Harriman Hospital and Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, because they're the same people, um, they are like top tier for ghost hunting locations because they actually consider what other people say and consider people's research. They obviously will go research it themselves to make sure somebody's not just like, hey, guess what? This person didn't exist when really they did, you know? They consider people's research, which is very important, and not every place does that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Koalas do have a distant relative called a drop bear. The drop bears, I thought drop bears were koalas. I'm so fucking confused. It's pronounced Torquay. That's what I said, right? No? I don't know. Don't yell at me. All I ever did was care. I am already following you on Instagram. Thank you. Hope everyone's doing well. You as well. Yes, can everybody give Caroline a happy birthday? Belated birthday. Don't make Dawson scared to come to Australia. Yeah, hopefully, probably not gonna happen next year. But, um, hopefully like in 2 years I can go to Australia. The UK, that is like my goal for 2025 is to go to the UK. Um, the controversial part may be Zach Bagans. Zach Bagans wasn't the one that was possessed. It led him to work with Zach Bagans, I believe he said. He was big in the like entertainment business, like television and everything. Lurkin trying to wake up. Wake up now. Get your coffee. Sorry, that was too much. Uncle Kenny. Oh my gosh, I'm that far behind. Okay. Huge shout out to our wonderful mods. Of course. So here's a shout out to my wonderful mods right now. Also, just want to let everybody know I did like thin out my mod list, and it wasn't for like any like personal reason or anything like that. I was just like, I have a lot. I'm going to remove some just so that there's just a few and maybe I can rotate others and stuff. But then I added a few back and added a new one, and now I'm full again. You definitely have a father-son relationship. Yep, he yells at me and I don't listen. Perfect father-son relationship right there. No, I listen, but I disagree. I almost got that tombstone from Michael's. That's where he got it. Pick the Edgar Allan Poe instead of sitting on a toilet instead. Why didn't I know this? Why didn't Kenny get me an Edgar Allan Poe sitting on a toilet instead of this? No, I'm just kidding. I love it. But that would have been cool too. It's been snowing here for 2 days. Where are you again, Kimberly? Ohio, right? Fuck the snow. How you doing? I wish I could help, but you know what? Yeah, definitely. No worries. And that was no, by the way, when I was talking about my Patreon and my membership stuff, that wasn't me like, please join. Completely understand everybody's situation. If you can, that's awesome. If you can and you don't want to, that's fine. If you want to but can't, that's also fine, you know? Thinks that my mom is going crazy because she believes. No, absolutely not. Ghosts are real. They are. I don't care what people say, they're real. Well, it may not be ghosts, but it's either ghosts or probably like a parallel universe or something, but like it's people. I think those that believe, and those that don't, and nothing is going to change. I disagree. There are plenty of people who didn't believe that now believe. The problem is, there's some people that are set on it does not, that it does not exist, and they won't let anything convince them. And there's people that believe that won't take them out of that belief. So, it kind of, but I actually know people that didn't believe. I've had, so in that video actually where my friend got scratched, the reason why that one like really large, tall dude was only in that video, that's my friend's brother. He saw the first, like, he saw we were ghost hunting because we like posted on our stories and everything because this was before the video was even out. And he's like, "Nuh-uh, like, take me with. I don't believe in this." And once we freaking like got done with the Estes and he saw that scratch, like when we were driving home, he was like, "Yeah, I'm never doing that shit again." And he's a like big scary dude. And I even hit him up and I was like, "Hey, like, do you want to go back there?" Because once that video released, I was like, I should go back there with the same group of people and see if the same thing could happen. And he said, "Fuck that. That's crazy." I know I'm crazy. Hey Tracy, how are you doing? Cag, how are you doing? It was Cag's birthday yesterday. Um, I think people who I think people who know and follow you know you're not going to fake things. Exactly. But there's always new people, that come around. I still get comments like daily of somebody being like, "Ghosts aren't real." It's like, that's fine, man. Like you don't have to believe. I'm just showing you what I did. Because half the time nothing fucking happens. They are marsupials. Are bears not? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Are bears not? I used to live in Michigan, now Ohio, and as I get older, the cold is harder to. Yeah, I'm only 25. I can rent a car from an airport, by the way. And I swear, like, once I came inside finally, because I was outside working on my car for, like, helping someone work on my car, because I can do some things, but what I had to deal with today, I couldn't do, like, by myself, or really myself at all. I was mainly just helping. Um, it was cold, and like I came inside, and like my like muscles ache, like I'm 25. Yes, they're not bears. They are bears. Why do they call them koala bears then? Are you debunking? Thank you for your advice, Dawson. Really appreciate it. No problem. Definitely try to do my best, even though the answer kind of sucked, but I tried. Let's see here. If their heads spin 360 degrees and they projectile vomit pea soup, then they are possessed. That is a surefire way to know. That's like, if that happens, there ain't no other explanation, right? Kenny's like, no, they just had the flu and they're double jointed in their neck. Good. Hope you had an awesome birthday. So many birthdays. There actually is so many birthdays this time of year, and it's almost like in March, everybody's like parents were just like super horny because like everybody's born at like the end of the year. Koalas are mammals in the marsupial order. They are in their own and are more closely related to wombats and kangaroos than bears. Aren't wombats from like Star Wars? Isn't there like a whole joke about like shooting wombats? Wombats aren't real, are they? I don't even know what a wombat is. Is it like a bat? Is it like a kind of bat? Research is awesome. Hell yeah. Looking forward to the day that you collab with Steve and Dylan. I messaged Dylan. I sent him a DM on Instagram and gave my number and everything. He hasn't seen it. It's kind of the same thing I was talking about earlier with like me DMing Paranormal Quest. It's just they don't get notifications for that, and they probably all get so many messages every single day. And like people probably tagging them, which counts as a message, like on their stories, like watching, their video today. So like it just gets lost in the shuffle. They'll probably never see it, to be completely honest. But yeah, that'd be cool. Got that dang cold that won't go away. Got but good otherwise. I You adopted a dog. Not good to do when you're sick. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually the best thing to do because you just get all happy and you just get so many doggy kisses. My sister's dog, I went over there today and he hadn't seen me in like 2 days and he was like super excited. And my niece ran up to me, my baby niece, and she gave me a hug and he literally like put his head in between and like scooted her out of the way and sat down to like give me a hug. He like wanted his hug first. He's an idiot. He's so funny. He's a lab. You're welcome. Thank you. Drop bear. Shh. Are they real? Are they real? Blah blah. Damn it, Joe. God damn it, Joe. Joe, do you want on here? If so, I can have Mike send you the link. If you don't, that's fine too. But if you want on here, drop bears are more dangerous than koalas. You guys just keep bringing up fucking drop bears, huh? Somebody tell me what drop bears are. What are they? Where am I? Couldn't have said it better. My cousin lived across the street from the old hospital. I'm just gonna start calling it the hospital from because I'm so sick of saying the old South Pittsburgh hospital. You guys know what I mean. Lived from the hospital, and they see some weird stuff when nobody is there. Yeah. Uh, if I'm not mistaken, Joe has been there. I know he's been to Harriman, but believe he's been to both. Um, I think he said I'm not gonna put words in his mouth, but I think he said that like he believes something is for sure like going on there because I don't know. I'm not gonna put words in his mouth. You guys know Joe. Joe could have a fucking door smack him in the face with zero wind, and like I don't know. He'd be like, but we don't know if that was a ghost or not. I love you, Joe. It's the ones with chlamydia that drop the bear. What? What is a drop bear? Is this gonna be like a thing? Are you guys just gonna like tease me and not tell me what drop bears are? I have to use cat balls. I'm assuming that means EMF meter and some apps. Not my favorite, but gotta start somewhere. Have my abilities. Please, Tracy, I know that you gotta start somewhere and like you can experiment with the apps, but please don't use them. Please. Th- I hate apps so much. Cat balls though and EMF meter definitely completely understand that. Hell, I still like to use cat balls every now and then. I think they're fun. Um, I set one up on a table one time that my feet were on for 8 hours and completely forgot it was there until like I literally got up, ran into the table, and it like moved and it went off. And I was like, oh shit, this has been on for 8 hours and it never went off. Doesn't mean they work, but like I won't ever knock anybody for using cat balls or EMF meters. See how long Dawson sees this and counting. Was that a long time ago? Let me know. Yay for doggo, boo for being. Yes, exactly. You have a video of him. That's great. Dang, he's so. Guys, quit making fun of me. I'm sorry. All right, I am gonna scroll a little bit. You look cold tonight. It was cold outside. My house is actually a pretty comfortable temperature. The reason I'm wearing the hat isn't because I'm cold. It's because I was cold. But my hair is fucked. So low vibrational entities will leave skeptics alone because they won't get a reaction or change their mind. Um, you know, it's not that I disagree. Um, my friend Colt from Nightmare Nation, he is a skeptic. I'd even argue he's a little bit past a skeptic. He kind of leans on the cynic side. But he's a skeptic and we've experienced things when he was there. He doesn't agree with them, but he kind of like has a good time with it, and he's like, oh, and he'll like try. Um, but he still at the end of the day, we could have a crazy night. He's all excited. This is awesome, and then like on the drive back to the Airbnb, he's like, no, it wasn't a ghost. Like, so things have happened for sure. I just think it all depends on the person. I believe that these are people, like they were people, or potentially parallel universe slipping through type of thing. But my opinion is that they're dead people. So basically, people like to talk to cool people. If you're being a dick, ignoring someone, they're not going to talk to you. So kind of put two and two together. Me and you are in a room, and you're talking to me. You're asking me questions. Um, or like I'm banging on the wall or so. I don't know how to explain it, but basically, you know what I mean. Like you're eventually gonna go away. You're not gonna talk to them because you know that like they're not talking back to you. They're being a dick, maybe. Like, but I mean, Kenny is like the biggest skeptic of all time, and some of the things he's told me that he's experienced that he doesn't think is a ghost. I think some of the one specifically, I think the excuse is like, come on, there was no tree on the roof or on the ground, so it wasn't a tree. But sure, could have been a squirrel or something. But he's experienced things. He just doesn't think it's a ghost. He's never seen like an apparition or anything that he probably at that point would be like, I'm either crazy or a ghost. I would assume he would at least admit that he saw a person that was not there. I would like to think so at least. All right, we might skip a few. Somebody said, "Hey, Dawson." Oh, hey, Tracy. So if I skip you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get closer to the bottom. Hey, he came inside everyone. Joe, you can rent a car at airport. Amazing. Oh my God, we are so far behind. Paranormal evidence and psychic connections are the same in that they are rare and can't happen on command. I don't think that you can force like paranormal activity, but the on command part, I do believe in devices, certain ones, um, and you can have them do things for you on command if it's an intelligent haunting. But I don't think that. I think there's something weird going on where it's not always there. That's why like I do a lot of things with like trigger objects, or I do like fun stuff like solo challenges and scary to kind of hopefully bring them out. But it's all kind of just ideas. Did you say oh yeah, oh yeah, December or March? Everybody is just like super horny apparently because everybody's two words Valentine's Day. Yeah, but I think that would be like November, right? That's 9 months. Like November 14th is 9 months. I don't know, but yeah, Valentine's Day. Everybody's going on hotels, and you know what happens. Wombats are real big furry lamps. No, it says lumps. I know. And they don't poo cubes. That's so bullshit. No way. No way. No way. Hey, Paranormal 54. Do you want me to contact Paranormal Quest for you? Um, it would be nice, but I can't ask you to do that. I definitely can't. I message them though. Eventually they might see it. If not, then it is what it is. But definitely if they knew who I was, like and they asked me to do a video, I definitely would do a video. Um, I really enjoy the way they investigate. I was sure, Dawson, you would know about wombats and their cube poo. No, I didn't. I think you guys are lying to me. Because first I'm like, oh, are wombats even real? And then you're like, yeah, they're real. They poop cubes, dumbass. Like, no. You want me to tell Dylan to check his messages? No, it's okay, guys. I do appreciate all you guys trying to like get me hooked up with some bigger creators, though. But if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, type of thing. I was watching a member release right before this. A member release. Oh, like a members only video from them. A wombat looks like a rodent and a bear had a baby. They're not bears, but are adorable. Like capybaras, I know what those are. Those are real. Drop bears are awesome. It doesn't, they sound scary. What do you mean drop bear? Does it just drop out of a tree on you or something? Why are they called drop bears? Exactly. Hannah knows what I'm talking about. What are drop bears? Still trying to figure it out because they definitely don't poop cube. That's such a lie. Australia isn't real. Oh yeah. So here's another one. Australia is so real. They have drop bears that actually aren't bears at all. They're called wombats and they poop cubes. Tell me again that you're brainwashed without telling me you're brainwashed. Australia isn't real. Wombats aren't real. You guys are trolling me right now. It's a koala cross with a Tasmanian devil. Okay, so I actually do know that the Tasmanian devil is a real thing. It's not just on Looney Tunes. So I actually do know that. The drop bear is a fictional predatory carnivorous marsupial that is part of Australian folklore. The myth is used to scare tourists and is often told by Australians to foreign. Aha, Krieg coming in with the facts. Oh wait, are drop bears wombats? Because now I'm even more confused because wait, were you guys saying drop bears are wombats or they're completely different things? Because now do things poop cubes? Tell me, because I don't believe you. Been to both. Been to OSPH a few times. Oh, nice. Yeah, we were talking, Joe. We were talking about, um, and I told everybody that don't quote me on this, but there was something to do with like, they had their history wrong, and investigators told them that it was wrong, and they fixed it. And that is like what you should do as a haunted location instead of like, you know, other things. But I could be wrong. I told everybody, hey, don't quote me on that. But I think it was them who like initially had their history wrong, but they fixed it because somebody did research. Just sent a video of a wombat on Instagram. How are you gonna send a video of something that isn't real? Dropper, only know the Haribo ones. How do you guys say Haribo, by the way? I know that there's a lot of people that say it differently. There was this one time when I was home alone and stuff were dropped in the sink and the sink was turning on. Actually, there's a thing about sinks. And it's usually the ones that you just push down and they're like automatic. But there's a weird thing about sinks on why they turn on, but people don't have those in their house. So that's an interesting one. There is a weird that's like a big claim in the paranormal with sinks turning on. And I don't think I've ever experienced that, or I don't think I heard that ever. Like not I don't think I've experienced that is what I'm saying. I've heard of it happening though. Wombats live underground in a self-dug cave. They eat roots and leaves. They are real. Sure. And they poop cubes. Dawson, I promise I won't use the thanks, Tracy. No, you can do whatever you want. I am not here to judge anybody for how they investigate. You can, but I was just, you know, I hate apps is all. All right, 10 minutes. I'm 10 minutes behind. I don't get like the little number thing like everybody else because I do this on my phone. Is it cold inside? It is not, but hello, Tarnia. My hair is all messed up, so I just wore a hat today. 9:26. What time is it? We were 10 minutes behind. Connor used cat balls in his last video and they didn't go off at all. Um, yeah. I've used cat balls in plenty of investigations where they never went off. Or if they did, it was because like you can't see them and you're walking around in the dark and you kick it, boot it across the freaking house. It's been cold here. I'm sick of the rain. All right, we're gonna scroll a bunch real quick. So if I miss anybody with like an important message, please retype it. Member for 7 months. Dada is awesome. Thank you, Tarnia. I love you. I want beanie merch. You guys, should I make hats? Because I really want to, actually. This one actually is, could you guys see that? There is a logo and everything. It was custom made. Um, They're earthbound spirits. As to Kenny, I'm curious what you think. We don't know a lot about the brain. Can groups like natives get together and man? I personally believe this. I don't know if like scientifically it's possible to prove that, but I do believe like in that sort of thing. Okay, if I ever meet you, Dawson, I'm bringing you a case of venom. Hey, I 100% would not turn that down. That is quick way to my heart. We're all your friends, Dawson. They hate me. Nobody wants to join. Um, no, Jeff is investigating. I asked Joe if he wanted to join. I'm not sure if he's even home, but um, he didn't answer. Uh, Sada guy wasn't answering, and I didn't ask Crow because I know he's been dealing with some stuff. And then Kenny was live. The hat makes you look like a red-headed Joe Vitale. Yeah, Joe does wear a beanie, doesn't he, sometimes? Give him one day on my world and he would change his mind. Yeah, I've seen some things. I do wonder uh if mediums and that kind of thing is real. I would love to think it is. But yeah, it would be cool if we could like parent trap type of thing, where like I get to, this is gonna sound weird, live in a medium's body for like a day and just see what happens. I'd go like straight to an active hospital, to be completely honest, because it's like, actually that's probably a bad idea because there's like gonna be real people in there, and I'd want to like be sure. What state of Tennessee do you middle west ish? It's hard to explain. I'm an hour west of Nashville. There's this one time when I was home alone. Oh, it was traumatizing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Honestly, I got pregnant on the 13th of February. Sure, you did. Sure, it wasn't Valentine's Day. And had my youngest on November. Oh, nice. Friday the 13th. My grandma was actually supposed to be born on the 13th, but this was way back in the day when they like did births at the home, and her mother, so she was born on the 13th, and her mother, so my great grandma, literally like basically held the doctor hostage and says, "You cannot leave until 12:01 so that you can mark that is when the baby was born, because she will not be born on the 13th." So my grandma went almost her whole life thinking her birthday was the 14th when really it's the 13th. Um, so that was, she always went by the 14th, but I always told her happy birthday on both days. They do poo cubes. I wish you could put images in comment sections because I need to see this poop cube. I gotta go for a bit. I've arrived at my destination. No problem, Laws. I'm 10 minutes behind, so you didn't hear me say this, but have fun. Told Paranormal Quest you were shy. I'm kind of shy. I'm shy when I first meet somebody usually, but the fact well, one main thing, I don't want to like annoy anybody. Um, but I'm never afraid to ask. I'm actually probably a little bit too forward, where I'm just like, hey, do a video with me. I don't know how to do that proper. I'm not a corporate guy. I'm not gonna be like, hey, how's it going? Like, and write like 4 paragraphs that basically means the same thing as want to do a video with me. So I'm just very straightforward. All right, I'm gonna skip a little bit because I'm very far behind. What is happening? I'm very far behind, Hannah. That's what's happening. I can only prove Melbourne is real. The rest of the country is questionable. That's a good way to look at it. You're like, where I am right now, pretty sure is real. Because you can't be completely sure. Only the Great Barrier Reef is real. That is a cool place. I'd love to go there. I just looked up a picture of a drop bear and it's cute, but damn, they look like they have sharks. They're not real. Kimberly. Actually, I don't know. It was drop bears that weren't real, right? Cree looked it up and was like, yeah, they're fictitious. So what you're looking at is probably a photoshopped image, unfortunately. Um, the guys from Ghost Hunters were the ones who exposed the faucets coming on since they're plumber. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking of. I don't watch like that though. Sorry, I forget you answered this before, but what's your favorite thing to use for your investigations? My least favorite thing to do is hold a camera. I hate it. It's so heavy. Um, because the camera itself isn't that heavy, but then I have a lens that is super heavy, and then I have this big metal, basically cube, that connects to my microphone, which weighs a little bit, and my big light with a giant battery, and it's so heavy. But my favorite thing, I really do enjoy the REM pod. I really do like it. So if we're talking about just devices in general, probably the REM pod. Did you like the fight? I did. In my opinion, um, it was pretty decent. I think he did pretty good for being 58. I do think that Jake Paul did hold back. I really do. I think that he used his power a few times and went like, no, he's too old. Can't do it. Can't just like, can't do it. I say use whatever tools you want to investigate, then decide for yourself. Definitely. There was this one time when oh yeah, for sure. We just talked. Am I going crazy? I swear I just read that. Um, but yeah, I mean that kind of, you know, I believe in ghosts. Knowing what I have going on with my brain, I doubt I could manifest anything. Or you might be able to manifest better than any of us. Who knows? Because we can't prove that manifestation's real. So I mean, we don't know. You may have an edge on all of us. We miss that crazy kid Tyler. Good lord, I'm so far behind. What does Seg look like without the mask? I'm not saying that. Um, Scrolling, sorry. Dawson's trying to tell you where he lives without telling you where he lives. Yeah, for real. Just like, here's my address and my social security number. When when I watch Seg, I try and imagine what his face looks like. Real quick, for the people that are in other countries, do you guys have social security numbers? Obviously, don't type it in the chat or anything like that, but is that like a worldwide thing? Is that just like collectively one day they're like, we all need social security numbers? Or is that just America? Um, I don't know. It's fucking just America. I don't even know why I asked that. Because I just started thinking, I'm like, well, people, Told you Australia is real, Dawson. I live in Melbourne. No, it's not real. Does anyone else think that we might be in a parallel universe? I don't think that, but I do enjoy the whole Mandela effect like theory that like we jumped over to a different reality and that's why things are like slightly different. Tell you what, this one fucking sucks. Though. No, I swear to you, drop bears are not real. Now I'm starting to wonder. Have you ever seen the inside of a penguin's mouth? Scary. I think I have seen a picture of that. That's why they can like just destroy fish like that. 'Cause there's like, all right, they both held back. It was a no knockout agreement. I actually looked that up and I could not find that anywhere. Um, I don't think it was fixed, in my opinion. I think Mike Tyson has way too much pride to do that. He would not do that for the money. Um, he's a real one. It was the size of an orange, and now it's the size of a freaking quarter. That's literally like unbelievable. Like, seriously, congratulations. That's awesome. And hopefully it goes to nothing. Hopefully it goes to the tip of a pencil and then nothing. That's awesome. No, New Zealand does not have a social security number. Okay, everybody type in your social security numbers in the chat. I'm just kidding, YouTube. Do not fucking take me off live stream. It's a joke. Hello, Big Bird. This. Hold on. Is this the Big Bird? The real Big Bird? Like, get Elmo in here. I don't believe you. UK, we have national, and is that like the equivalent? We have something like that. Okay, yeah. So like we all probably have we have a personal number here. So yeah, everybody kind of has their own like version of it, which makes sense. Snuffle a fluggus. I don't know what that is. Hey chat, dropping in between Boo Production Toledo's Ghost investigation. Nice. Happy to have you here. Morning/evening, everyone. Hello, Justin. What are you up to? Is this the real Paranormal Quest? I mean, it's the profile picture. I can't tell. I don't know what to believe. They were telling me that there's fucking things that poop cubes. They were telling me that about drop bears, which apparently aren't real. So I don't even know if this is real. But if it is, welcome to the live. You guys are awesome, and I want to do an investigation with you. But I'm actually not sure that I really don't know if this is real. Like, this has been a weird day. I had to take my son to the hospital Wednesday. I make crazy connections when I'm in hospitals. Had something pretty crazy happen while there. Too long to explain. Um. Oh, you okay? Like a paranormal thing. I thought that was like a something else for a second. It can't be the real Big Bird died. What the fuck? Paranormal Quest is in here, and I was just like, "Are you the real Big Bird?" That's fucking hilarious. Tyson was so stupid. They're like, no, we're not gonna do a video of this fucking guy. This guy thinks that animals poop cubes. Tyson was flat broke, so he took the dive and got. I don't believe that. I mean, you're definitely welcome to your opinion. I just think Mike Tyson is too much of like a real dude to do that. You did. That's awesome. Paranormal Quest in the house. Thank you so much for the $2, Tracy. I really appreciate you. So it is the real one. That's awesome. I mean, it's so funny. The only reason I have trust issues is because one time Crow joined as Beardo, and I was like, oh shit, like Beardo's here. Like who sent him a link? And it was Crow, or maybe it was Tyler. I don't remember. Wow, Dawson, guess you never. I didn't. I did not watch Sesame Street. It's us. Heck yeah. But I sent you guys a DM on Instagram. I know that you probably get like 10 billion and it's lost, but you should definitely hit me up. We're not that far. I mean, we're pretty far, but we're not that far. Um, I actually I booked the ROHS theater because of you guys. I actually booked it. I'm going there in December. So, yeah, it looked like you guys had a fun time there, and I was like, I really want to do a haunted theater, and it's not that far, and I was like, you know, good enough for them, good enough for me type of situation. Wombats poop cube, Dawson. It's because of how their intestines are. So it doesn't just like slide out because they can't roll, right? That's so crazy. Just woken up, bleary eyed at 3:45 a.m. and watching this nonsense. It's like a fever dream. Justin woke up and he's like, "Am I sleeping? Is he talking about animals that are pooping cubes?" It has a verified check. I actually couldn't see that. That's why I was questioning it. Because I'm on StreamYard on my phone and it doesn't show me that. So I did have to like double check. Went to make popcorn and Justin snuck in. Yeah, he did. He snuck in. He didn't want anybody to see him. Fighters get paid to fall just like other sports. Possibly. Tarnia, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. I really appreciate you. You're amazing. If you guys got memberships from Tarnia, please make sure you thank her. One of my friends knows Tyson personally. Tell him to come on a ghost hunt with me. That would be no, I'm just kidding. Just like everybody tell everybody to do a video with me. No way that rookie would have survived 3 rounds. Hey, Mike Tyson actually backed up Jake Paul like a few years ago and said, because I believe they sparred or something like that, or he watched him spar, and he was like, Jake Paul's a good fighter. Oh my goodness. Very cool. Hopefully it's pretty active for you. Where are you I live in Tennessee, near Nashville. Um, so kind of like, you know, if I go straight up, I'll be in Indiana. Um, but yeah, I go to places all over the Midwest too, just because like, isn't it so weird how Indiana, it seems like there's like so many haunted places in Indiana, and a lot of them are connected to like the outlaws and everything. But yeah, Tennessee. Justin, please look up wombats pooping cubes. He doesn't believe us. That's hilarious. Wombats use poop to mark their. What are we talking about? Like, for fuck's sake, we're like wombats are pooping cubes. To mark their territory and keep other wombats away. The cube shape prevents the poop from rolling away, so the smelly signal put stays put. OBJ, OBJ, OBJ. What is that? I've never seen that before. That's crazy. Oh my god, you're live. Oh my god, you're watching my live. Hey Steph, how are you doing? Guys, I have freaking chapped lips from working on my car today because it's cold. And I'm one of those idiots that licks my lips and like wipes it off and they just get freaking chapped because I'm an idiot. Saturday afternoon in parts of Australia. That's crazy. It is so crazy how like I have friends in literally like other countries like that it's tomorrow for them. Like Justin right now, it's Saturday. My friends that are in Australia and like New Zealand, it's Saturday. So crazy. Could you have guessed this? In 1950, just an idiot on a screen made of freaking nothing but electronics um, is talking about freaking cube poop and that Australia is not real and all this stuff. And you guys are like talking to me at the same time in real time from across the world. How freaking crazy. I've been watching boxing since Ali was Cassius Clay. I actually do know about that. I think because of the TV show Pawn Stars. Um, so that's interesting. I actually just started getting into boxing recently. I'm actually, believe it or not, unpopular opinion, I don't really care for MMA too much, like UFC. I was watching Paranormal Quest member release before this. Awesome. And they're here. One of these days, I'll be a member. You will. Definitely. Exactly, David. Tyson's entire savings was garnished by the IRS. You know, two things for certain in life: death and taxes. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that. I must give you my address. You still haven't gotten your shirt, Tarnia? Dawson is so shy he really wants to work with you on an investigation. I am shy, but I do want to go on an investigation. um, let's see here. I so love Dawson's Lives. We go everywhere and anywhere, even talking poop, but we are laughing. All right, guys, I think we have to be done with the poop. Some people, like anybody that's coming in, and like I just happen to be saying like square pooped or cube poop, they're gonna click off. We gotta stop with the poop talk. Or you guys can keep going, but yeah, Tyson needed the money bad, so he took a dive. If that had been a real fight, Jake might have survived 3 rounds at most. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, for sure. I just still think that because Mike Tyson got paid the same amount whether he won or not. So like it did not change. Jake got a majority because he runs that MVP thing, and his fighters were fighting. He basically got Netflix to do it and everything. So like of course he got a higher percentage, but he didn't get paid more for winning. Like Mike Tyson literally could have won and got the same exact amount of money. So I disagree a little bit. I think he fought because of those reasons. I'm playing pinball and having cocktails. Hell yeah. We'll try and work something out. Heck yeah. That'd be awesome. That's freaking crazy. Tyson takes mushrooms. So you probably see. Did you know Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield are partners in a freaking gummy ears? Like little edible like gummy ears that have like THC in them and everything. They're partners in it. Isn't that Tyson is literally the one who bit his freaking ear off, or part of his ear. That's crazy. I am your friend. Of course you are. One of these days I'll get to investigate with you guys. I watch everything you put out. Heck yeah. 1950s we're still here in the war. Wait, I'm sorry I laughed. I thought it was a joke, but where are you? Sorry I laughed. I love it. Hope you guys can work something out. Dawson, take a breath and talk to them. Yeah, sorry, I'm nervous. And I'm like 10 minutes behind, so like I'm not sure. Like half the time, I'm not even sure if they're still in the chat. You all are my only friends except my husband, of course. Well, what the fuck was that? Oh my god. My brother is in his room and he coughed, but for some reason it sounded like really close. Shadow Mice gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Shadow Mice. If I ever get to meet you, I'm going to bring you a case of venom. I would accept. As my friend Dawson, we can't watch boxing together. I don't like it. Not because you live 1 million miles away. That's fine. I only watch select boxing matches. Um, I'm at boop. Okay, I'm done. Damn it! I literally said I wasn't going to say it anymore, and you freaking tricked me into saying it. Oh, nice. Better than Beardo's live of 25 minutes about Seg asking for a pic of Beardo in a dress and various discussion. Sorry, Feral Goth Gal. I have to leave that comment because holy, what they were doing that? That's crazy. Jake Paul set up the fight, hired the ref and the judges, and made a no knockout rule. Uh, I know what you're saying, but I can't agree. I'm sorry. This is one we're going to have to agree to disagree. Tyson 2.0 is a crazy line of stuff. Are you I just I can't believe that they would do that. I just To me Mike Tyson is like always like that. He's going to give it his all. He's never going to do anything like that. Tyson 2.0 is a crazy line of stuff. Sorry guys. I was looking at something. You guys, stop it. Please tell me where to get the edible ears. Well, first off, you would have to be in a place. I'm not sure I'm allowed to tell you where, just because of like rules. Talk to Paranormal Quest while they're here. I don't really know. I kind of just like read everybody's comments, and I'm so far behind, but I definitely do want to talk to them. Um, Apparently, healthy poop should look like slug-like, which tells me my diet is all wrong because looks like no slug. I actually just saw some slugs outside. I was pulling my car in before I went live. You guys are making me sweaty right now. Yeah, why did I even read that? We were like, TMI. I don't even know why I read that. That's crazy. I'm slow? No, you're not. You're fast. Unless slow is a good thing, then you're slow. I'm lurking half asleep. Raven, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Just kidding, that's fucked up. Oh my goodness, guys. Are we getting closer? Are we getting closer? It's 3,500 just I think I had an MRI um on my knee. Is that the one with the machine where it's like burn, bomb, 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 bomb type of thing? Okay, I have to get to the bottom, guys, because I just seen something that I have to get to. Okay. Paranormal freaking Quest gifted 50 memberships. That's fucking insane. Sorry if you guys don't like curse words. That's crazy. I literally was just like, hey, I want to do a video with Paranormal Quest. And then they show up and they get 50 freaking memberships. That's literally, thank you guys so much, by the way. Like, I really, really, really do appreciate that. That's freaking crazy. Oh my God. Hopefully, we got literally everybody in here a member now. Thank you guys so much. By the way, is this Ryan? Just wondering. But oh my God. That's freaking crazy. Holy shit. Thank you guys. Seriously. Yes, give me a nightmare. I need some excitement in my life. Oh my gosh. Paranormal Quest, thank you so much. Holy shit. That's crazy. Is this real? That's freaking crazy. Yes, it is amazing. Enjoy, everybody. Thanks again. Oh my gosh, that is all your dreams have come true, Dawson. I can't tell if like this is real right now. Like this is a crazy. I almost didn't even go live today. Like I had such a freaking hard day, and I like literally was like, no, I can't go live today. And then I decided, like, you know what, I have to do it. I want to talk to everybody. And then Paranormal Quest shows up. You know, talks about maybe doing a video, gives 50 memberships, is sitting there talking to me and everybody. Today is not real. Today is not freaking real. I've been chatting. Of course you have. Thank you. No, thank you. No way, Kimberly. Did you really not get one? No way. You have to have the setting off or something. There's no way. Oh my God. There's only 40. Yeah, so it'll go to people that are like just subscribed. They'll get like an email later. That's crazy. There's 48 in here, and Kimberly still didn't get one. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Tell him how we talked about him to you. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I've seen you guys before in like other people's channels like talk about me, and it's literally so amazing. Thank you guys for like believing in me and following me and liking me enough to do something like that, like without me even asking, just on your own accord. Thank you guys. I need to buy a member again. Yeah, if you want to, if you can. This is Dave. Hello, Dave. Um, yeah, I wasn't sure. Haha, our friend Cag told us you were live, and I told her I was gonna hop on. Okay. Yeah, she came in here and was like, "You want me to tell him?" And I said no because I thought it'd be weird, but hell yeah. Um, yeah, I was just calling Paranormal Quest. Dave is yeah, you're awesome. Thank you. And thank you, Cag. Everybody say freaking W Cag for getting him in here. You're dreaming, Dawson. Wake up. I'd probably cry if I woke up right now and hit the none of this was real. How did it skip you? I know. That's so. How many memberships were just gifted? Paranormal Quest just gifted 50 freaking memberships. It's crazy. Love it, Dave. Dave, you're so sweet. Heck yeah. Dave gets all the chance. Let's go, Dave. Dov. What is that from? Where like they have like a janitor's jacket and they're like, you only get 3 letters for free. And he's like, I used to go by Dave. Now I'm Dov. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. I'm still gray. Your hair is getting gray, Justin. No, I'm just kidding. Are you set up to? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know. Um, it shows that it's on. Man, you should just create a whole nother account and then just like go subscribe to the people you were subscribed to before, and you know maybe you'll get it then. Being a new account. I don't know. Uh, dye your hair. That's weird. I'm so excited. It's usually me in the live, but only one who's never gotten one. Oh, you usually never get them and you did get one? Branded account can't accept gifts. Oh no. What am I then? Cuz I've gotten gifted memberships before in other people's live streams and I released videos and everything. Am I not a branded account? Hey Kim, it's $2. I wonder if you haven't gotten one because something is off. You should have. Yeah, I don't know. She says it got on there. Oh, Tyson 2.0 is. I was confused about that. I thought you were talking about like the fight or something, and like it happening again. I don't know because he did say he wanted to fight again. Um, yeah, that's we're talking about fucking Mike Tyson's weed. Me, Paranormal Quest in my live stream talking about that. That's freaking crazy. Um, I've never tried it, but honestly, I probably would try the ears just to say that I tried them. Um, because like, how cool is that? They're just like, he's like, "Hey, Evander Holyfield, it'd be a really good business idea. You remember that moment that you know sucks for you? Never understood the gifted memberships. So basically, when you're a member, you get like exclusive content of mine. It's sort of like a whole other little like page. Um, and there's like videos, and most of the time mine is like uncut footage or bonus footage or just kind of like walking around or B-roll and stuff like that. So the memberships is for that. So when people gift a membership, they're paying. So for instance, that 50 gifted memberships was $100 because it's $1.99 for a membership. So um how much did I say it was? It's $100. Um but yeah, so it's $1.99 and so they pay for 50 of them. So 50 people get 1 month for free, you know. It's kind of like actually I don't know how to compare it. I have mine on. I have been gifted before. It's up to, yeah, it is. It's 6 a.m. Saturday in Finland. Hi to you. Hello to you. 6 a.m. and you're watching a big old fool like me. Hope you enjoy the memberships. Make sure to support your small creators, y'all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Um, Go subscribe to Paranormal Quest. If none of you guys, if not, if none, I know some of you guys are. If you guys are not subscribed to Paranormal Quest, I can't believe I didn't say that already, by the way. If you're not subscribed to Paranormal Quest, definitely do. They have amazing videos. They're like B-roll, their drone footage and all that is amazing. Um, yeah, I mean, honestly, like I really enjoy it. You know, they're also into devices and everything. Um, you know, to a certain extent, they also like debunk and everything like that. They're very highly ranked for most people that are into real paranormal. So definitely go give them a subscription. Dawson is all I know. I'm a fucking I know. I know. Don't call me out. Don't call me out. Last time I got gifted memberships was a year ago. Holy crap. Like where you pull up gift memberships to buy them, it says on the top that if I get one, it will be publicly announced. Yeah, it'll like be in the chat and everything. Dave is being bossy. Okay. Hell yeah, paranoid. Yeah, definitely. Yes, and subscribe to Adelaide Haunted Horizons. I literally love them. I can't wait until one day I go to Australia and I get to hang out with them. They're crazy in a good way. Oh my gosh. My phone was not charging this whole time. Tyson is the bomb. Shadow Mice with another gifted membership. Thank you so much. It's fanboying. It's so. Stop it, guys. No, I really do. Like, I'm not like fanboying, but like, I do look at their content as like an inspiration and everything. So it is crazy. I was all like, yeah, you know, I want to do a video with them. And then they show up and I'm just like, hey guys. Hey, like, oh my gosh, I'm such a freaking weirdo. But I think that's 71 memberships so far. 71? Holy shit. That's crazy. Thank you guys so much. Gray hair is hot, just saying. As if Justin couldn't get any hotter. We had live chat room when I did live. None were on YouTube. Yeah, it is live. I will say live streams are it's hard to get viewers. It really is. Um, luckily, I have some amazing people like that are in the chat right now that are usually in chat that always come to my lives and hang out. And there's even some people that watch later and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's your birthday. You should have gotten one for that. Cag. Hello, Cag. Thank you for telling Paranormal Quest to hop in my live stream so that I can act like a freaking fool. I appreciate you. Just starting out, and I appreciate you saying that. Okay. Stop it. I am not. Hello, Dawson. Hello, Sir Spookfest. I didn't realize you were. Heck yeah. All the cool kids are in here. I've been gifted memberships. It feels like a sugar daddy came out of nowhere and poof gifted. Is Eastern Michigan Morrow Road drivable for you? I mean, anywhere's drivable for me. I don't know. I honestly have no clue. I went to Texas like a couple months ago, and that was like a 14-hour drive one way. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible. What's Morrow Road? It's in St. Clair County. Always got to support? Heck yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know where St. Clair County is. Is this like a haunted road or is this like a cryptid type of thing? Okay. Hey Dawson, sorry we can't watch, just a little busy. No worries, Jeff. Thank you. Or this might be Dana. But no problem, guys. Thanks for hopping in to say hello. I never got no membership. Yeah, it's sort of just like a roulette you know. Some people get them, some don't. I mean, I have like 6,400 subscribers now. And literally it can go to any of them. You would think it would kind of like a gifted membership would pick like the people in chat first, but I mean, it could literally go to like my first subscriber. Um, if they had the thing on. I'm trying to have a nod before tonight's working session. Is that like a nap? It's probably a nap. Um, sorry, I don't speak a language from a country that doesn't exist. I'm just kidding. Okay, the edibles are different to, yeah, I don't eat too much at once. Yeah, been there, done that. Yes, definitely subscribe to Paranormal Quest. Paranormal Quest is here and asked Ryan if they go on your live, and he said contact them and they would work it out if they can. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, we actually had Jeff actually invited me to co-host the live stream when we interviewed the caretaker for Robert the Doll, David Sloan. It was awesome. Yeah, Jeff does great like interview live streams. I suck, but maybe get a new camera soon. Even Beardo loves Paranormal Quest. Definitely. Everybody like within this community um really values Paranormal Quest. You eat You ever see that commercial of the girl that's like completely deflated in the couch? And it's like, hey, these ads weren't lying because you saw them as a kid and you're just like, no way that's real. You do know Adelaide Haunted Horizons comes to the US every year. Talk to them and maybe you guys can get together. Yeah, hopefully next time they're here that'll happen. I do want to go to Australia though too, is what I'm saying. Like they know like some really cool places. Like I want to travel the world and ghost hunt all over the world. But yeah, for sure. Um we've like spoken about like how we will do something eventually. Australia is insane, such an no, not you too. You believe Australia is real? No, I'm just kidding. But side eye guy, we were at a brewery and he hands his ID and it's Australian and the bartender is like a college student and they were like this isn't real and he just immediately started laughing. He's like, why? And they were like, Australia is not real. And I'd completely forgotten that that was like a funny meme on the internet, and I just never let it go after that. I was just like, you're right, Australia is not real. Because it doesn't sound real. It's freaking crazy. Because exactly. You'll be able to see wombats when you come to it. They're not real. No, I'm just kidding. Paranormal Encounters is cool too. Uh, and Haunted Nights. I only fanboy for Ryan Reynolds and Josh Gates. Hey, listen. Ryan Reynolds, though, all I'm saying. If you meet up with Cag and Allison, you need to start working on your Bohemian Rhapsody. They, you know, every person that they do a video with, they always make them do something. So I can see it. I'm already subbed to them. Awesome. That's awesome. Josh Gates is cool. William Wieland, hello to you. How are you doing? Don't forget Paranormal. Exactly. Paranormal Monkey Podcast is amazing. Even though he won't freaking get me on there, Justin. No, I'm just kidding. He's got the real heavy hitters on there. He doesn't need some stupid YouTuber at the moment. We have talked about doing it, by the way, guys. But how's the whole of the chat? Not all members at this point. I know, right? Literally, YouTube is like so crazy. I finally got a digital recorder, so investigating will start when I have a little more free time. I literally went in and investigated the other day, and I got my recorder to work, the one that was sent to me. The freaking mics were like blown out. They didn't work at all the whole time. It was like 2 hours. So it was 2 hours of wasted audio, but it's funny because I left it at the location on accident, went home, and like kicked my feet up, and I was like, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Like, I swear I didn't upload all of my footage, and then I was like, oh my god, and I had to go all the way back to where I was investigating to go get my recorder that was still recording. Laughs at Dawson being all embarrassed. Stop it. It was Dave that wanted to pop on your live stream. I just asked if they had heard from you. They're awesome lads. Do you want to get on the live? Because I can have somebody send you a link. I didn't know you wanted to get like on the live. I thought you were just saying hi. Because I always go live so late. I don't know like what most normal people don't go live when I do. But if you wanted to go like hop on for sure. But I might not talk for like 5 minutes while I like collect myself. Try doing live stream podcasts. No one watches them as they're not as sexy as ghost hunts and night vision. Hey, I barely use night vision. Even though I will admit though, like this may be like I'm not trying to sound like a cocky dude, but I put my night vision cameras in black and white just because I like the way it looks. Hey, I like the way I look in the night vision in black and white. So I mean, I guess it is a little bit sexy. You should definitely look at Morrow Roads, St. Clair County, Michigan. I'll try to remember. Yeah, if you want to, if if after this live stream is over, or I think you can even swipe over. If you could comment that so I don't forget it, that would be awesome. It's a requirement. What did I miss? Dang it, I was scrolling so much I missed it. I have to sing. I'm not a good singer, I'm not gonna lie to you. The only way they're gonna get footage of me singing is if like I'm driving the car and we're playing some good music. Then they might get me singing like "Take Me On" by uh who say it's like A dash like AH or something like that. Like take, the one where like Family Guy made fun of it and he like got pulled into the shelves at the grocery store. I'm traveling your way for Thanksgiving. Well, I don't know really, but taking a 20-hour drive to Iowa. Want to do an investigation. You're in Virginia, right? So you may not come through, but uh, so this week I am completely busy. Um, but if just send me a message. We'll talk about it. I'm always down to do investigations with people. Our chat rooms were open, but it is cold, so preferably not outside. Our chat rooms were open 24/7. Anyone could go on anytime and chat with parapeeps, UFO peeps, or cryptid peeps. Heck yeah, that's awesome. I'm not a I I'm not a huge fan of like cryptids, although like Mothman. Love Mothman. Gonna do a documentary. Um, I want to do like videos involving cryptids, but currently I don't believe in them. Maybe it'll change my mind because I didn't believe in ghosts either at first. Try it topless. Yeah, Justin, that will get you the views, man. Just be topless. And also, it would probably make your guests like super comfortable because they'd be like what? Like okay, they'd be like everyone's gonna be focusing on him. Yes, haunted location. Okay. I'll quit it, Justin. You know your podcasts are way hotter than any. Hey, not any paranormal investigations. Steph, jeez, did you forget whose live stream you're on? Come on, gotta at least lie while you're here. Interviewing a top professor while topless would definitely get me noticed. You're literally some of the people you interview is so crazy. Just imagine you're just like sitting there, just no shirt on, like, yeah. So ghosts, they're real. That would be hilarious. We're done talking about wombats stuff. I was doing paranormal shows 15 or more years ago. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was 10. Come to TNT area with me, Dawson. Gonna be cold, but after Thanksgiving, I'm going. You talking about the um like the TNT area for like the Mothman thing, or I don't know. What was around? Oh, that's actually so that is a it's sort of a planchette, but it's what do they call it? I don't know why I'm blanking. Uh, it's like when you hold it and then it's supposed to swing like a ghost is supposed to be like moving it. Pendulum. It's a pendulum like Ouija board. Uh, it's got like months and zodiac signs and all sorts of stuff on it. I used it once and I think I cut it out of the video because I was too shaky and like even if a ghost the only way like it would be able to like be a ghost and like I would know it is they'd literally have to just like throw it over my hand or something because I was so unsteady. I'm just sitting there like but yeah, that's what it is. So because I can't use it, I hung it up. Makes me want to jeez, Justin. Mothman Museum too. I know you guys. Oh really? That's cool. That is really cool. Yeah, I definitely want to do a Mothman, excuse me, documentary in the future. Is there snow outside? I want to know because in Finland it's so much. Oh wow. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. No, not where I live. I know that it was just snowing on TV in Cleveland in the Thursday night football game yesterday. Keep in mind there's been stuff fictionalized in the recent history, but there's actual history, not necessarily the same. The reality is way scarier. Oh, right, right. Well, when I do videos, especially like for instance, Goatman Bridge is a good example. I tell the history, the way the story is, and then I talk about why that story either isn't true or part of it's not true, because I do think to a certain extent at least, like for instance, Goatman Bridge. If you tell the history, it's not going to be the same if you don't bring up the stories, but you still have to like debunk it and make sure people know that that wasn't real. But talking about the stories and everything about that place is, a big thing I like to do. Just got to make sure you're like, yeah, the story of Bigfoot flipped a car over, and then be like, hey, well, that wasn't real. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I think you should talk to people who know the most in the area or field. Don't matter if there's big people or some the most amazing big people are not some of the most amazing evidence of paranormal. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, my second and third investigation, I've like some people ghost hunt for 20 years without getting those things. It was my second and third investigation. I do think there's a kind of a thing about like beginner's luck a little bit. Um, it's always the way. Dawson, see what happens when you don't ask us to watch your gear. That was so funny. I literally was cracking up. Hey guys, watch my stuff. And I was like walking away like, haha, that's so funny. I bet everybody's laughing right now. I'll come on live morning. I've been drinking. I think uh I honestly sorry to disappoint everybody. I really have had a really long day. Paranormal Quest really did like make me be like, ah. And all you guys are so freaking amazing, but I probably won't be on for terribly much longer, because my day was hectic. Brake line broke, then the other one broke, then my gas line broke, then my other brake or one of the brake lines broke again, and all of it had to get fixed today. Um, and it's been such a long day. But I'll let you know. But I'm not just gonna be like, see ya. I'll let you guys know. But so I'm probably not gonna have anybody on right now. Booking people in for February, Dawson. I think it's time. Can you think of anyone? Can you think of anyone? I think that Dawson Toller guy just is a freaking bum. He doesn't do anything, you know. So like, I'm sure he'd be down, and I know him very well. So February sounds great, but not on Valentine's Day. I'm not going live with you on Valentine's Day, Justin. As much as you want it. The family I track are interdimensional and have left me X's to let me know they knew where I was. Big Bird, what the fuck? Listen, I believe in ghosts. I've seen some shit. Technically, we can't prove ghosts exist. So I'm not going to call you a liar. Um, there's crazy shit's happened. But all I'll say is that sounds insane. Not that you're insane. That what they like carve it into a tree like on 11/22/63 when he goes outside the diner and he carves like a heart into the tree. Is that what you're talking about? So great. That's oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm Side guy. Hey, Dawson. Hi, everyone. Can't stay too long. Just popping in for a quick hello. Side guy, you missed it. CAG told Paranormal Quest to come in here, and they were in here. If they're still in here, sorry I'm being weird about it. But yeah, it was awesome. You missed it. I liked Peter Griffin dancing to Axel. Yeah. All right, let's. If you go to Mothman Museum, you will no longer bought it all. It's crazy. Yeah, so whenever I do the documentary, it won't be focused just on West Virginia. I don't want to talk about it too much because every time I say my ideas, whether intentional or not, or just like coincidentally, the ideas get taken. So I'm not going to say exactly everything, but the Mothman documentary will be more than West Virginia, but that's definitely like the start, obviously, about it. Um, Honestly, I freaking can't stand green bean casserole. But I will say on Thanksgiving, I'm eating 74 deviled eggs. No, I don't think he does. Being half naked would make, yeah, freaking being half naked, interviewing me on freaking Valentine's Day. That's a sure way to get some views. That's for sure. Am I? Am I that far? By the time he gets your comment saying you will have gone, am I that far behind? Oh my gosh. Yo, Paranormal Quest and the Side Eye Guy and Adelaide Haunted Horizons and other people are in here. Mothman is about an hour from us. That's, what's so disappointing about that? I wanted to go to the Mothman Festival last year. And last year I was like, okay, like, I'll do it next year because I don't have like the time or whatever. And this year I had something important to do in Texas and I couldn't go again. And I'm so sad because I want to go to the Mothman Festival. I did this whole thing where like I made a Google Doc like questionnaire with a QR code, printed out the QR code, and I was gonna basically like hand it out to people and be like, "Hey, fill this out for me, please," and try to interview people about the Mothman thing. You guys are so, Mothman being in West Virginia. Are you guys in West Virginia? Mothman's only like 5 hours from me, so I mean, you're pretty close. Pendulum Ouija. Oh my god, we are that far behind. A pendulum Ouija board. Bet that was approved by Biddle. Yeah, Kenny Biddle really loves it. You're not investigating tonight, Dawson, but you're right. You're way sexier than Justin. You have no fear. You walk alone with no weapons in vampire woods. No, you're absolutely right. That was fucked up. 50 gifted. You fellas are too kind to it. Damn it, Seg. No, I'm just kidding. It's all love. Maybe. I'm gonna write you a sternly worded email later. Are you trying to grow Have you never noticed that I've had a beard? I have a beard. I literally like always had a beard. Is the hat like changing that? Um, but for the Sam and Colby school video that I did, literally like the day before I went, I literally messed up my beard for the first time since I was in like 6 years, and I had to shave my face. So literally my biggest video I've ever done, I had to have a shaved face. So, but yeah, I have a beard. Needs to add Dawson's list of possible reviews. Gotta support winning. Yeah, no, seriously, I really appreciate you guys. I know I said that a million times, but um, oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. I didn't get it. Yes, you did. I know that you don't think it was, but at Brushy Mountain, whatever that was super weird. You can at least admit that that was super weird. That's beginner's luck. There was things that happened that like were weird. So I think you did. You just once you left, you were like, yeah, you know what? That was nothing. I don't think it was anything. My lips are so chapped. It's all good, Dawson. You don't need any excuses. We're just glad that you were here. Thank you, Tarnia. I really appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. We were worried about you that night, Dawson, and then getting maybe kidnapped into a tree portal. Yeah, that shit was so funny. Literally. I'm just like, all right, guys, I'm going to go off with these strangers that I just met on live stream 5 seconds ago, and everybody's messaging me, don't do it, you idiot. And then remember when I was in Tombstone and I went and found that missing, I was like, I'm going to go try to find this missing person, and I found them. I should have made a video about that. I literally found a missing person. They weren't like reported missing, by the way, guys. For anybody that isn't aware of that, I didn't like find like a kidnapped person or something like that. It was just people were looking for their friend and they couldn't find him. And I was like, I'm going to go find him. And I found him. I can't believe Dawson still doesn't know Side Guy is here. I do now. It'd be a bromance if it was on Valentine's Day. I will bring you a rose, Justin. A virtual rose. A virtual rose. No, I don't know. I was gonna say I'd like epoxy one and ship it, but then I realized I was poor. I can't afford that. You're so cute. I'm glad Paranormal Quest has made your weekend. Yeah, that's freaking crazy. Okay, now that he's acknowledged Seg, I can get back to work. It was seriously distracting me. I mean, I'm pretty sure Paranormal Quest were in the live for like 10 minutes and I didn't even know. Because I'm so far behind, so yeah. I'm turning into Side Eye Guy and Crow. I'm in my live streams just like the festival is a bit overrated. There's so many people it's over. So one of the main reasons I want to go, but I guess that's their year round. I want to see the Mothman's. I want to see if there's a coin in the crack because I hear that people put coins in the crack of the big Mothman statue. Um, that's hilarious to me. But yeah, I'm sure it is, and I'm sure it's super crowded. but I don't know. I just like I feel like I have to go to Mothman. Like maybe I should do the documentary and then go to Mothman Festival because I bet if I would go to like Mothman Festival, I'd be like, yeah, never mind. Like I'm not going to do a documentary on this. People are crazy. Oh my gosh, let me Mothman like Sasquatch is not just in one spot. I so I don't necessarily believe in Mothman. I really enjoy the story. But I think if Mothman is real, it's an angel of death type of situation. Sort of like a uh, I, I I don't know how to explain it, what the term is for it, but basically it happens and everybody's seeing it, and then a disaster happens. It's happened a few times. And right now in Chicago, it's happening all over. O'Hare Airport, there's actual like reports, like the audio and everything of them talking about seeing this thing at the airport. Um, it's it's insane. It's even on Unsolved Mysteries in Chicago. My name is Juliard. YouTube just likes to take off the J. What? Have you been showing up as Uli R in other chats? I'm confused. Sorry. But hello, Julie. Oh my, am I 30 minutes? 10:40? Oh, I'm only 3 minutes behind. Unless, what if you're like an hour ahead of me? What if, what if I was like an hour and 3 minutes behind, but I'm like, oh, it's only 3 minutes? That'd be hilarious. It wouldn't be hilarious, actually. I'd be surprised anybody was still here. Andre was the ambassador for wrestling for so many years. I've never like watched WWE. My dad went to grade school with Chris Benoit. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. We need to air tag him. Just like constant live feed on like my membership or something of like where Dawson Toller is. Yeah, that didn't distract me from my research, Dawson. Heck yeah. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Dark Phoenix Down, literally like so I made a post about like people helping me with my research because I'm like kind of bad at it, to be completely honest. Like I do my best, but in Dark Phoenix Down, who was the one who got me into for our school as early as I was, um is now helping me do my research and like finding like photos and helping me write my like history script and everything. So heck yeah, you guys will get better, more in-depth um, history sections from me. I have smacked the Mothman butt, and no, we went in and no one was in the museum. Oh, nobody but Mothman. Ryan and Mothman open a tree. KIS. Something something T, from Cars. Keep the stuff safe fist. Look for Dawson too. Uh keep the okay, keep the stuff safe first. Look for Dawson too. I think. Hey Tara. Gotta run, man. Have a good night, and we'll try and get something lined up. Keep chasing the dream. Thanks for hanging out, seriously, and thank you so much for gifting. And definitely, yeah, definitely like email me or I sent you guys a DM on Instagram. But yeah, definitely let's work something out. That'd be awesome. Um, and you as well. Good luck. You guys have climbed a lot recently, actually. I think. Um, thanks. I love Injured Cold. I love Mothman. I love the Flatwoods Monster. They're real things, people. Hello. Um, Mothman's the only one I've really looked into at all. What will Mothman do if it gets you? Eat your clothes? um, Pick you up and drop you from 50 feet. So there is one thing about the Mothman story that I will say, like, some people like to say it's a blue heron. What the heck? Okay, guys. My phone is not charging. I do apologize, and my phone is at 10%. So I will have to go here in a second. It's plugged in and everything. I don't know what's going on, but I don't want it to like end and cause a problem. But Mothman, some people think it's a blue heron. Can't be. I see those every day. It's not that. Um, but it could be an owl. But the issue is they were driving the car like 50 miles an hour. It was still there. 60 miles an hour. It was still there. 70 miles an hour. It was still there. And I think owl's max speed is like 30 mile an hour. Could be wrong. I did the research, so it couldn't fly that fast. So like, what the fuck was it? Or they misremembered, or thought they were going way faster than they were. That's also an option. Um, everybody, I do have to go. I'm sorry I have to skip. Um, I'm gonna try to skip all the way to the bottom, but my phone is gonna die. It is. It's plugged into the wall, but it's not working. I don't know what's going on. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me. You guys really did make my Friday better. It was a rough day. Thank you guys for cheering me up and hanging out. And new video Sunday. Um, I love you guys. Bye.